Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is just an absolutely insane day because I just got this box from Sweetwater. I've been expecting it for like a week now, and I didn't think that I was going to get my hands on this drum just because a lot of different scenarios, a lot of things that don't need to totally go into the whole story for you to understand that, like, I thought I was going to miss out on this drum, and then Sweetwater made it happen, and it's just another example of the people there, like, really caring about creating cool content, making musicians like inspired and excited, and they saw that there was a chance to do something really special here, and they were like, let's do it, let's make it happen, because man, to have this drum means so much to me, and I can't wait to tell you why it means so much to me. But first, I'm going to open it, and then I'll talk a little bit about the backstory so you understand why I'm so pumped about this drum. So let's open this thing. I've been waiting for like 3 hours now to open it. I got to open it now. First off, can you believe the size of this box? Like, if I asked you what is in this box, you'd probably guess like floor tom, bass drum, maybe even like a full drum set packed up, nested inside each other. But it's not. Inside of this box is one drum, and thankfully it's well packed because it is an insanely heavy and very special drum. I can't believe this. I'm about to see it. And there's the other box. Alright, so this box makes more sense for the size. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh. Wow. It feels heavier in this smaller form than it did previously. Goodness. All right. Here we go. Another opening. Wow, I'm glad I was careful with the scissors. Because here is the certificate of authenticity. This is number 64 of 400. ZILDJIAN 400. This is such a cool box. I have I have shirts similar to this. Here we are inside of the box. Probably see it on the overhead there, but there is a custom case. 400 years, ZILDJIAN, 1623 to 2023. Oh, I'm still just didn't think this was gonna happen. Wow, This case is absolutely immaculate. Perfectly fitted for this drum. This is ZILDJIAN 400 years. Even the white glove treatment. Limited edition white gloves. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's so heavy. Wow. Oh. Holy crap. I have had heavy drums in my life, but that is the heaviest drum I have ever held or used. This is crazy. I don't even, I'm kind of speechless. Just the absolute size and weight of this drum. I don't want to play this head, honestly. I think I'm going to take this head off. I'm going to hit it like 2 or 3 times just to kind of hear it. It's got a lot of ring to it, that's for sure. Comes with its own drum key, I believe. I think. Yeah. Little ZILDJIAN drum key built in. Goes back in here somehow. Pretty sure. Wow. Insane. Absolutely insane. All right. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to change the head and then we're going to play this thing. Let's do it. It's just hard to believe that this drum is here. And man, you hear how wide open that thing is. Like, let's hear this cross stick. Oh, it's a powerful cross stick. Love the hoops on this bad boy. All right, okay. Now, I've wanted one of these ZILDJIAN alloy snare drums for a long time. Not needed, not like, it's not gonna ruin my life if I never got one, which is why I've never got one, because they're very expensive. Even the older models that are on eBay and stuff, they're hard to find because they're very rare as well. And so, for me, it was like, man, like I've wanted one of these drums for a long time. I've always wanted to play one. I've always wanted to showcase them because I think it's really cool that this drum is made from the same top secret alloy that is made to used to make these cymbals that are surrounding me. And I love ZILDJIAN, and you know, I've like ever since I did a couple factory tours, but one of the most important factory tours I did was a Make-A-Wish. And you see these blanks on my wall here, like these are from the factory. They're unfinished cymbals. They've been pressed and they've gone through the oven, but they're not finished into these cymbals yet. And so like this snare drum is another form of this incredible alloy created into a shell of a drum. And I've always thought that was so cool. And I actually got a chance to play one of the Noble and Cooley ZILDJIAN anniversary snares in Indonesia. And I used it for a gig. It was so cool. Like I posted about it on my Instagram. You may or may not have seen that before. And that was just another one of those moments where I was like, wow, this is so cool. One day I'd love to have one of these, but you know, didn't really think that would happen. And then ZILDJIAN hits the 400th anniversary and they announce these snare drums, and I'm like, this will mean more than any of the other snare drums, because like I am an artist for this anniversary. Like the other snare drums, I was barely played drums when some of them came out, like let alone like was not an artist for ZILDJIAN. I was not a part of the anniversary, but this drum right here represents over a decade, or yeah, I think I just maybe passed like a decade of being a ZILDJIAN artist. And so it's so cool to have this drum that represents that time at ZILDJIAN, that represents the accomplishments of the career that it got me to the point where I could say that I'm a ZILDJIAN artist for the 400th anniversary. And it just feels like one of those things that like I was only going to get one shot at, and Or I guess, maybe one day it'd be on sale on eBay or something. But like this meant a lot to get it in the moment, to have it for the launch, to be able to showcase awesome content on it and share it with you. Because like I didn't want this drum, like a lot of these drums are just going to go sit in a closet in the box and be kept forever. And that's wonderful. If you got that kind of money, like that's great to put it that way and to get a collectible, because they are collectible. And I think they're selling, the older ones are selling for more now than they sold for to begin with. So it's probably an investment that will go up in value. But for me, like I have this special place where I can show people really cool pieces of gear and like actually use them for stuff. And so I was like, I don't want to get the snare and like keep it in the box. I don't want to get the snare and never play it. Now I did change the head, so I do have the original head. You can see there are like 6 marks on it because I wanted to try it, but like, and I have the original box, and I have the case and the certificate of authenticity, and I'll keep all that. But I wanted this drum to be experienced by people, like maybe at a gig, maybe someone will see it at a gig, maybe someone else will get to hit it when they come to my studio, like I want this to be a piece that is enjoyed by more than just myself, which is why I'm creating this video, which is why I'm putting it on the internet. The drum itself is an absolute work of art. It's a 5mm straight shell from that alloy that ZILDJIAN uses for its cymbals. You've got the fully machined like lugs, and everything about it like it's just quality. I mean, that's the reason it's so heavy. This is not like, there's no piece of this that's like cheap or a toy or anything of that nature. The half cast hoops, I love those. Like they give like that strong, like almost die cast kind of feel to them, but they also weigh less, and they're really pretty. I mean, like out of all the Noble and Cooley and ZILDJIAN anniversary drums and stuff, like I by far think this is the most beautiful and most awesome looking one, which is another reason that I really wanted it. Oh man, they killed it. Like I can't wait to play this thing. I can't wait to show it off for you guys. And honestly, I'm just so thankful that I was able to get one of these from Sweetwater. The link is in the description. If you have the cash, like I do not think you will regret buying this. I think it will only go up in value, or at least basically stay the same, unlike a lot of snare drums that you buy. And certainly will make you smile every time you see it, whether it's on a shelf or being actually played. Oh, I can't wait to enjoy this thing. Can't wait to use it, and wouldn't say abuse it, but certainly use it.